What's going on, guys? It's the Filthy Casual, back with another Diablo 3 video. It's Friday night, we've got a PTR, I've just cracked a beer, and I'm about to jump in and have a little bit of a play, but before I did, I thought I'd just make a quick video showing what the season rewards are, what you're going to get for finishing your season journey, the conquests, that sort of thing. Now, if you do have any PTR questions, stick them in the comments, I'll try and get to them. If you're familiar with the channel, I'm an Xbox player mainly, but I do play on PC. So I've got some characters. I've probably only got about 700 Paragon, I think, once I log through, but I'll do my best to answer any queries that anyone's got. So I think if we look at the rewards first, you get a transmog. I think that's pretty much the same transmog that's been for a while. Portrait frame, that looks a bit creepy to me. That it's kind of like a skull with I don't know, like bones coming out of it. Reminds me a little bit of Medusa. It probably works quite well for the Necro, I guess. So yeah, that's all right. This I love, the pet. This reminds me of Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy and Avengers. I think maybe quite a little bit of a nod here, maybe to maybe there's some Marvel fans in Blizzard, because we've got this Groot pet. Captain America's been buffed. Obviously, we've only got, I don't know, a few weeks until Endgame comes out, the next Marvel movie, so I wouldn't be surprised. Now, looking at the sets, Demon Hunter's going to get the Shadows Mantle. Now, obviously, if you're unaware, the season theme is Legacy of Nightmares, which is going to be, you're going to get the LOM buff for free, so it's the Season of Nightmares. So these starting sets, really, it's quite debatable as to whether it's worth finishing your season journey or not. But assuming that you are, let's go through the sets and we'll have a chat. Now, the Shadows Mantle is an absolutely amazing start for Demon Hunter. The two-piece alone deals tremendous damage. If you can get yourself a Carle's Point, which is a really easy weapon to get, or even a even the other dagger, the Fan of Knives one, you will absolutely destroy content early on with a 6,000% multiplier. So really strong out the gate, get your two-piece and you're flying away. You know, that's pretty good. And obviously, once you get up, have they changed that? Did that used to be 75,000? I think. Is Shadow Quarter secret nerf? Oh, I don't know. I don't play much Demon Hunter, I haven't played it last season, but I'm pretty sure it used to be 75,000, so is that a sneaky nerf they've got in there? Okay, next, Might of the Earth. This is my favourite set for the Barb. Barb does have some LON options, but if you're not going to play LON, this is a great set. You can do Leap Quake, you can do Mad Quake Barb, which is a T13 speed build that I've made, so I don't know whether that will extend to T16, but this is a really strong set. Seismic Slam gets an absolutely huge buff, and you know, it's a pretty strong set for Barb. I quite like it. I like the playstyle, I like the visuals. Firebirds, this is probably one of my least favourite sets in the game. I don't enjoy the mechanic of having to keep an elite on fire. I've always found it a bit finicky, so it's a set that I probably haven't played too much with. You know, Wizards, you might find it better to go for the LON route rather than you know, progressing down the season journey, because you know, the 2 and 4, the 2 pieces is not great. It's just a cheat death. The 4 piece is okay, I suppose, but you might be able to find some ancient items. So yeah, Wizard gets an okay start, I guess. Jade, this is the strongest set for the Witch Doctor, currently clearing a 130. So again, this is a pretty decent starting set. You know, again, it's the 2-piece deals a bit of damage, so you know, it's a pretty good strong start for the Witch Doctor. Samwuku for the Monk. This is again top build. You know, interesting, you know, playstyle. It's fun, it's fast. It does require a bit of setup. You've got to get weapons like in Geome, you've got to get your Kirishira's blade, so it's not the easiest thing to set up straight away. You know, and again, maybe LON Monk is a way to go, because you can do LON Wave of Light, so you can make an argument if you can find your pieces quickly, maybe that's good. But again, really strong set for Monk there. Invoker, again, I think I haven't played this since they've done the buff, but again, it's a pretty strong set. You're really tough, going to deal a lot of damage. I think Crusader's got quite a few interesting options for Lon. You've got Captain America and LON Condemn. I think both those things will be pretty strong. The Legacy of Nightmares like multiplier is much bigger than the Econ set. With the Econ set's 1500, and those builds have been pretty strong for a while. So it'd be interesting to see whether anybody makes anything out of those. But yeah, Invokers, if you like Thorns, then this is a good build, and if you don't, then well, maybe not the set for you. And the Necro, the poor Necro. It's a good job for Necro that the LOM buff is so strong, because the Grace of Inarius is a pretty crap set. It's my favourite, I like it, I do enjoy the bone swirling mechanic, but it's not very strong at all. So the 2-piece doesn't really matter too much. Bone armor, 1000% damage increase, not very effective. 4-piece some damage reduction, and then 3750 for your damage multiplier for the Necro. So I'm probably going to play Necro next season. It's going to be the class I think is going to benefit the most from the Lon buff, and I will probably not be touching the Inarius set. I'll probably just leave it. So that leaves the Conquests. So we've got Sprinter, got to get through acts 1 through 5 in an hour. It's not particularly fun. I play solo, that's not a particularly fun one for me to do. Avarice, 50 million gold streak, that's absolutely easy, so that's great, that's one done. Greater Lift 45 without any set items equipped. I wonder how that works with the season theme, because if you get to use the Lon buff, that's just going to be absolutely completely easy. So I don't quite know how that's going to work. Presumably they can't turn it off for this. You can't really turn your rogue buff off. So yeah, I don't quite know how that's going to work, but that will be really easy. Even if you don't get the Lon buff, which you presumably will, that'll be really easy. Years of War, yeah, just doing the level 55 solo rifts with 6 of the following class sets. I suppose that's a bit of a sucky one, really, considering it's Season of Lon. You're not really going to be collecting your sets, you're not going to juice them up, but I mean, level 55 GR is so easy that should be no problem at all. So those 3, that's easy. Stash tab's going to be done with those, and then Masters of the Universe, can't be bothered with that. Awful Conquest, don't like that at all. So hardcore, you get Speed Racer, the same, yeah, same. So they're all the same for hardcore. So that's that. It is what it is. But yeah, this is it, guys. Season 17. As I say, any questions, whack them in the comments. I'm keen to test the Blood Tithe Blade. I think that's going to absolutely wreck trash. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to playing a bit of T16, see what that's like. Maybe some Legacy of Nightmares Mages. And I'm keen to test the Explosive Blast Wizards as well, because they're the main things that I think I've got set up on my PC account. But if anyone wants me to test anything different, just give me a shout. So that's been it, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Hit that subscribe button for some more videos, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.